Ho! Come on. Come on. Billy Tyler, what time is it? Travels time for scent. Yes, it's always good to travel. It's always good to smell good when you're traveling. Guys, thank you. I'm back inside the time zone once again on this very, very special day. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Guys, hey, man, it's a very, very, very special video. Shout out to my late, great dad, Willie Time Sr. I miss you. Rest in peace. You're my role model. I miss you. None of these rappers and actors. No. This man demonstrated to me daily how to be a man, how to conduct yourself as a man. Boy, I tell you, Morris Day, my last name is Time, so Morris Day got me through high school. I tell you guys, I used to almost get jumped. I used to wear suits to school back in 11th, 12th grade, and guys didn't like that. They thought I was too good. But my dad always taught me how to represent and be a man. And the guys didn't like that. And I just straight up told them, I said, hey, Morris Day, my cousin. And they left me alone. So so that's why I love Time so much. No, but anyway, shout out to you. I'm Billy Time. What time is it? Travel. Guys, please like, share, subscribe if you like my content. I'm not on YouTube trying to get rich, trying to get famous. None of that. There's so many fragrance reviewers out there that you guys can be looking at. I thank you for just checking out my channel, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you like what you what you hear, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm just having fun. There's a lot of fragrance reviewers out there who does a really, really good job, and shout out to them. And it's just my spin, on fragrances and on plants, and who has a friend out there that can't tell him anything? Put in the comments. If you got that one friend and just can't get a word out, they always talk over you. I tell you, I have to get off the phone with my buddy now. He's a clone head. He buys nothing but clones. And he just told me, he said, man, why you spend all that money on designer fragrances, especially that Bleu Chanel? You just go and get the Bleu Iconic by a moth. It's $35 instead of spending $160. I said, and he said, it smells just the same. I said, man, it don't smell the same. It's close. He said, man, it smells the same. And he just talked over me. I got off the phone with him. But I said, you know what? I'm going to put him to test. I'm going to go in front of the camera and I'm going to do a fragrance review and just let him know that no. It don't smell the same. It's close. Now, I'm going to give my moth a close, okay? It's close. But it's not compared to the OG. Stay tuned for the presentation. Now, guys, this moth, it's no stranger. This was launched back in 2022. And Moth Club de Wheat does some wonderful fragrances. They were known for the Club de Wheat Intense. And this is just their take on the Bleu Chanel. And they done a great job. Now, I'm not going to argue with them. Now, they this smells good. I'm not going to argue with them. But it's not quite there when it comes. That's just my opinion. And then, my other buddy, he always just talk and they say, hey, oh man, why you guys always do fragrance reviews and you talk about the boxes and all that? And this is the same guy who got a fake. I said, well, that's the reason why fragrance reviewers do reviews on boxes and on the bottles to make sure you're not buying a fake. His has Club Do It, and it didn't even have Iconic on the bottom, and it didn't have the well-known diamond. So the guy bought a fake and he mad. That's why fragrance reviewers, they always demonstrate the box and then the bottle, so to make sure you guys are not buying a fake. So this has on the side, beautiful box, nice spiderweb metallic finish. I mean, they did a really good job on this box. And make sure on the back has that sterling. Of course, has the moth seal. His had none of that. I think that guy got that from Temu. Guys, don't buy no fragrances on Temu. Don't. Stop it. Don't do that. They're fake. He was upset. But anyway, hey, that's him. We tried to warn him. And then the bottle. Now, the bottle matches my suit. Beautiful. It has a moth. Oh, God. Really cool. Of course, has the diamonds on top. I don't think he had diamonds on the top of his. On the back, has that nice, beautiful blue. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. And we all know that it's trying to clone, of course, the Bleu de Chanel. Now, there's a difference now. Now, the Bleu de Chanel EDP, there's a difference. Now, they both have pretty much the same notes. Only thing that's missing in this notes is the formaldehyde. Now, the EDP, the Bleu de Chanel has that formaldehyde, but the notes is pretty much the same. And next is going to be seasons. Now, guys, you can wear this pretty much in any season. I mean, summer, fall. Now, winter, you got to put a lot of sprays. Now, especially on my skin, you got to put a lot of sprays. Everyone's skin is different. I don't smell it. I don't really smell it too much in the fall, especially when as it gets cooler. I don't smell it too much in the fall. You got to put a lot of sprays. And this is kind of versatile. Again, everyone's skin is different. I wore this on a dinner. I sprayed a lot. The young lady said, I smell a little bit of it, but it's not quite there. But she did tell me, man, this dry down is good. She said, I do smell a sweet, every time you go by, I do smell a sweet smell on you. And that's that incense. And we're going to get in that scent profile. Next is the scent profile. Now, guys, again, this is getting close. The scent profile it smells really good. And it opens up with that grapefruit, and it opens up with that lemon, opens up with that pink pepper and that coriander. Now here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that atomizer. Atomizer is really good. And we're going to put it on a tester strip. And like I say, what I just spoke, it has all those notes what I can smell. And it has that, the middle note has the ginger, has melon, has jasmine, grandifolium, and that jasmine is the most strongest jasmine. And for me, the grandifolium smells really good. And like I was saying, guys, in those white flowers, usually going to use those three, not all the time, but they're going to use those three because the aroma of those three combine together. That tuberose, the gardenia, and that jasmine, that combines together and makes a really, really great profile of a smell. And it has that nutmeg from that Aristocle fragrance tree. And we all know that nutmeg is a nice, sweet spice. And they really put a touch on this. This does smell good. It's close, like I said. And of course, that base notes, you have the woody notes, and you have the incense. Now, there's the magic. That's what she was smelling. I walked by. She said, oh, you smell sweet. Well, that's that incense. And incense travel. Now, incense comes from the Boswellia sagwa tree, which is grown in Southeast Johannesburg, in Southeast Asia and other countries. It has that resin. Now, it's not the tree that smells. It's not the leaves, but it is actually the resin that they make frankincense. So when a tree is wounded, of course, when it's bleeding, of course, that sap tries to protect the wound of that tree. Just like us, when we get injured and we break our skin, of course, it goes into a wound and tries to protect our skin from infection. And that's what sap does on the tree. But the only difference is, we take that sap, and that sap is made into frankincense, which smells good, and that's what you are smelling when you were burning that incense. I mean, incense travels, smells really, really good. And it, of course, has that sandalwood, has that amber in those notes. Okay, and then it's a cedar, patchouli. Patchouli is, boy, I think every fragrance, they use that patchouli, and that's from the Poscostamina cablin. That's from a mint family, and that mint is, of course, it's like a sweet, and it's kind of like a minty type of mint, and it's sweet, and that patchouli, and it's made now. Patchouli comes from it's a molecule. It's called petrolagol. And it's a breakdown in that Roman chemical. It's a molecule, and it really makes you pretty much use as a base note most of the time, and it really makes that fragrance smell really good. And of course, it has that lamdamen, and lamdamen is like a lot of people say lamdamen has a honey sweet smell, and that lamdamen is it's a cistus landifer. From the Swiss Landifer family, and again, they say people say it smells like honey and a plum scent. So, smells really good, guys. I mean, it does. It's almost close to that Bleu de Chanel, but it's not quite. But hey, I'm going to give this Club Nuit a 7 out of 10. Just for the scent profile alone. Like I said, the only difference that it doesn't have the amaldehydes, which the EDP of that Bleu de Chanel has. Next is the Bleu de Chanel of the presentation. Now, guys, Bleu de Chanel, it does not need no introduction. It does not need no fancy box. It's Bleu de Chanel. It's Chanel. Okay, it doesn't need all that. Of course, if you get a bottle, make sure that you're getting the right bottle and the right box. And I'm going to show why. It has that Bleu de Chanel. Of course, it has Paris on the bottom. They got a lot of fakes going around, so you guys make sure you're not buying a fake. It has the parfum and it has nothing in the back. Okay, and then on the top of the box has Chanel. Pull out that bottle. Okay, has a nice magnetic cap. Whoops. Snaps right into place. Chanel. Yeah. Scent profile. Seasons. You can wear this any seasons. You can wear it anytime. Spring, summer, fall. Oh my God. And I see why they call this is the #1 blue fragrance to me that's ever made. All right. It's ever made. To me, it's the #1. And the nose that's behind this is Oliver Polge, who formulated this in 2018, who succeeded his late great father, Jacques Polge, who made the EDT in 2010, and he made the EDP 2014. And he's responsible for a lot of Chanel's, the Allure Sport, the Coco Mademoiselle, the Ecaste, I can't even pronounce it, Platinums for that men fragrance. Just many Chanel's. He started that line, so he successed his father making this parfum version in 2018. And of course, Lattafa oh my God, Maison Alhambra, they got their take on the Bleu de Chanel. That smells pretty close. So scent profile on this, itemized was good. Smells just spectacular. Okay. They have the lemon zest top note. They didn't use bergamot. They didn't use pineapple. Okay. They didn't use lemon. They used lemon peels. Yeah, I would say lemon peels, but we refer as lemon zest. And it's just, the opening is just magnificent. It has bergamot, and it has mint, and it has that artemisia, which is a nice, sweet smell. Or it's called Divana. You're going to see that. You see that in a lot of perfume, Divana. Nice, minty, sweet. And then the middle notes has lavender, has pineapple, and it has that geranium. Has like I don't really smell rose because this is not the type of rose. Using the bourbon, geranium has a rose smell. The Pelargonium, it is a Pelargonium, but it's in the Gracia family, and it's a hybrid. And it kind of took on the geranium rose, and that's where a lot of fragrance reviewers, especially I believe it's that. Oh my God, it's the Vetiver Musk. I can't remember the designer. You guys put in the comments. I'm losing my train of thought. Francisco Rodriguez, excuse me. Yeah, it's the new Vetiver Musk. Has that bourbon geranium, and a lot of fragrance reviewers say they smell that rose. Well, that's that bourbon geranium because it's cross hybrid. Almost identical to the rose geranium, and that's where you get that floral note. So smells really good, guys. Base note: sandalwood, cedar, amberwood, icy super, and tonka bean from the Debexra or other tree what makes that tonka bean. And guys, I tell you, this is a masterpiece. It is the best blue fragrance to me that's ever made. Oliver Paul, she really took his time and really made a great fragrance. Guys, that is my time. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm Billy Times, and what time is it travels. Guys, happy Father's Day. Guys, enjoy your day. Don't work too hard. Don't eat too much. Guys, enjoy your day. God bless you. Peace out.